We've got an error code number 134, which is very rare, which these progress lights at the top is 1000110, with 1 being on and the 0 being off. So that's 134, which is there's something wrong with the motor windings. So best thing to do it in place. This is a very old machine, phase 2. Tilt the machine back as far as you can against the wall. Switch the machine off at the wall, of course, first. Get a 5/8 socket on a battery drill is much quicker. 3/8 socket now to get to the 4 bolts. So you should get a reading between any of the 3 motor windings, but there is nothing on those ones, nothing on those ones. This is called the star connector, so you can pull the connector out and you can actually see the corrosion that's on here. So you can do a continuity test between number 1 and number 1, you'll get a reading. Number 2 and number 2, and number 3 and number 3. So usually the culprit is the connector. So clean this up with sandpaper. So I have cleaned the connector back to nice shiny brass and replace, put it back in. Yeah, this one here is quite loose, so we'll just put a bit of pressure on that and push those 2 terminals into. Oh, it's actually broken right off. So in this case it's probably best to solder these 3 wires together now that that's snapped off inside there. That's the problem. So if you're handy with a soldering iron, I recommend that. And test the continuity between each phase. And we're good to go. Rotor position sensor. So we slide that back into this gap here with the long arrow. And now we can put it all back together. Before you do put it all back together, just clean the rotor position sensor plug with a, I don't know, a nail file or something. There's green corrosion all over those terminals too, usually just 1 or 2 of them. So give them a good clean. These motor wires look okay to me. Just hand tight, it does not have to be tight, just hand tight. So beforehand the machine was not filling at all and we had an error code of 134, so we'll try it now, fingers crossed. And it's filling quite nicely. Very good.